Umrao Jan is a classic Bollywood film based on the Urdu novel Umrao Jan Ada by Mirza Hadi Ruswa. This story revolves around the life of a courtesan named Umrao, exploring themes of love, betrayal, and resilience. Directed by Muzaffar Ali, the 1981 film is set in the 19th century and stars Rekha in one of her most memorable roles. Rekha's portrayal of Umrao earned her the National Film Award for Best Actress, and the film itself became a masterpiece of Indian cinema. Here's an in-depth look into Umrao Jan, including 20 fascinating facts, 5 behind-the-scenes details, and 5 life lessons it teaches. 20 key things to know about Umrao Jan. 1. Release date. Umrao Jan was released on November 2nd, 1981. 2. Inspiration. The movie is based on the novel Umrao Ada by Mirza Hadi Ruswa, one of the earliest novels in Urdu. 3. Director Muzaffar Ali, known for his love of classical Indian art and culture, directed this film with a focus on authenticity and detail. 4. Iconic cast. The film stars Rekha as Umrao Jan, Farooq Sheikh as Nawab Sultan, and Nasiruddin Shah as Gauhar Mir. 5. Plotline. It follows the tragic life of Amaran, who, after being kidnapped as a child, grows up in a Kotha brothel and becomes the famous courtesan Umrao Jan. 6. Rekha's transformation. Rekha's portrayal of Umrao Jan is celebrated for its elegance, poise, and depth, capturing the grace of a classical courtesan. 7. Poetic dialogues. The dialogues are lyrical and poetic, written to reflect the 19th century Lucknow dialect and culture. 8. Music by Khayyam. The music composed by Khayyam is one of the most memorable aspects of the film, featuring songs like Dil Cheez Kiya Hai and In Aankhon Ki Masti. 9. Lyrics by Shahryar. The lyrics are soulful and poignant, beautifully complementing the film's tragic tone. 10. Award-winning performance. Rekha won the National Film Award for Best Actress for her performance. 11. Period drama. The film is a historical drama set in 19th century Lucknow, capturing the cultural richness and grandeur of the era. 12. Cinematography. Pravin Bhatt's cinematography is notable for its muted colours and classical framing, which add to the film's aesthetic appeal. 13. Dance sequences. Rekha trained in classical Kathak dance for the film, adding authenticity to her portrayal. 14. Umrao's tragic life. The story highlights themes of betrayal, unrequited love, and survival against all odds. 15. Cultural influence. The film had a significant impact on how courtesans are portrayed in Indian cinema, showing them with grace and dignity. 16. Costume design. The intricate costumes designed by Subhashini Ali brought the elegance of Mughal culture to life. 17. Legacy. Umrao Jan became a cultural icon and has inspired various adaptations and remakes, including a 2006 film starring Aishwarya Rai. 18. Soundtrack legacy. Songs from the film remain popular for their timeless appeal, often played at classical music and dance events. 19. Real-life inspiration. Umrao Jan's character was inspired by real-life courtesans from the Lucknow region who were highly skilled in dance, poetry, and classical music. 20. Critically acclaimed, the film is celebrated for its poetic storytelling, authenticity, and evocative atmosphere, making it one of Bollywood's finest period dramas. 5 behind-the-scenes facts. 1. Rekha's intense preparation. Rekha took her role as Umrao Jan very seriously, studying classical dance and poetry to capture the depth of the character. 2. Khayyam's dedicated composition. Music composer Khayyam worked painstakingly to create the soundtrack, spending long hours with poet Shahryar to ensure the songs fit perfectly with the film's mood. 3. Muzaffar Ali's cultural expertise. Director Muzaffar Ali, himself a lover of Lucknowi culture, went to great lengths to capture the authenticity of the Nawabi era, even using real historical locations in Lucknow. 4. Classical Kathak training. Rekha's dedication included months of Kathak dance training to match the classical dance movements essential to her role as a courtesan. 5. Traditional costuming. The elaborate and expensive costumes were crafted by hand, with artisans specialising in traditional Lucknowi and Mughal attire to enhance the film's authenticity.
5 life lessons from Umrao Jan. 1.
Resilience in the face of hardship. Despite the tragedies that Umrao faces, she survives and finds strength within herself, teaching us about resilience. 2. The pain of unrequited love. Umrao's story is one of unfulfilled love, a reminder that not all relationships end in happiness and that we must learn to move on. Strength in dignity. Even in a life filled with hardship, Umrao maintains her dignity, demonstrating the importance of self-respect regardless of circumstances. 4. Acceptance of fate. The film suggests that life doesn't always go as planned, and sometimes we must accept our fate with grace and carry on.